this is JT12 and we're out, and this is the second episode actually of the talk show. If you have a look over there, look, there's all our stuff from running the cars, and yeah, we've just finished running them. Alright, so the first question. ARC metal, right, okay. Can you get, this is the question, can you get metal spur gears for the Acme cars? Of course, because very simply I have one now in my Attacker. It's running very, very well with the metal one, but because it's made of steel, the spur gear, now the bell gear is stripping, so I'm going to buy a steel bell gear and then all problems will be gone. You can get one, part number is 390110 I believe, and you can order them, and they are for the single speed gearboxes and the double speed gearboxes as well. And you can get them from SRI Remote Toys or Nitrotech. Somebody actually said to me in the week, what are the best brands to get, or best make cars to get. I like Acme cars, like the Attacker, and also Nitrotech cars are good as well. And also what not to get. I don't know. Just decide yourself. Right, why have to pull start? Right, someone said to me, why do you have to pull the pull start even after the engine's primed? Because obviously when you prime the engine, you block the exhaust and then you pull the starter, and then once it's primed, I always like to put it again. So allow me to show you this. Yeah, so basically when you start the engine, you will put your finger on the exhaust and then do that to prime it. Well, after then, I always like to do that a few times without blocking, which lubricates the engine, and then it starts up really easily. So that's the answer to why I always do that. But I mean, you don't have to, but I always find that doing that will make it start up easy than if you don't bother doing that. So, I mean, I do it just to lubricate the engine and get the fuel that you've just primed around the engine. Right, why does the Acme Attacker sound squeaky? It doesn't anymore. Since I put in a metal spur gear, it hasn't made that squeaky sound, but I agree, before I put the plastic one in, it did make that squeaky sound, so I think the answer to that is the spur gear, but I'm not sure, it's just changed. Why is fuel spitting out the carb? You're probably running it too rich, so lean it out a bit, and yeah, also you should have your air filter on anyway, so you shouldn't be able to see it spitting out, but just don't worry about it, I think it's normal anyway. And next, is the Attacker the Monster T? No, it's not the Monster T, it's the Attacker, but I know where you're coming from. Yes, you're right, the Attacker is actually a revised and a updated version, buggy version of the Monster T. So yeah, and if you look over here, it has actually got, hang on, yeah, that's better, it's been annoying me. It has actually got many of the same parts. You can see that these front parts, you'll notice, are the same. And actually where this question is leading is that somebody asked me, can you buy the Monster T upgrades for the Attacker? For that, I'm not sure. You'll have to email Nitrotech or something and ask them, because I don't know. How long does the battery last in the igniter? Now, I talked about this last week. And basically I was talking about the charging of them. But here's my igniter, and on the side it says 1,800 mAh, right? Now, if you have a 1,800 mAh one, it's not going to hold as much capacity as one that's 3,000 mAh. Basically, the more mAh, you've got more capacity. So basically, I don't know how long these last. I charge mine after every use, but that's up to you. You'll soon know when it's flat, because the engine won't be starting, and the engine won't be starting. So that's all for this week. I did actually get many more questions, but I'm not going to answer them now because I want to make this a shorter video and we're using a different camera. So I had a complaint that you couldn't hear me using the other one. That one hasn't got bigger memory either. So basically, coming soon to my channel, we're going to have, actually I couldn't do it today because the bell gear's stripped, but I was going to. Basically we're going to have a Nitro RC Top Gear. I'm sure you know what Top Gear is, well if you don't, have a look on Dave's channel, and actually TV channel that is. And actually soon we're going to do a Nitro RC Top Gear. That's going to be involving the Attacker with the doing a brake test, a full throttle of high speed passes, and also we'll be testing them as well. And then also we'll have the Monster T going and the Bug Crusher parts I'm going to order very soon. So stay tuned to my channel, and we're going home now.